Hello everyone, today we're going to check out the Skinwalker Ranch. That's right guys, where everyone talks about all the mysterious things that are going on. Footprints of different creatures on the ground, encounters, all kinds of crazy stuff. They have actually somebody bought the ranch now and they made a show about the mysterious stuff going on there, and it looks like they put a helicopter landing strip. So we're going to check it out and see what's really going on there today and see if we see anything. I always thought it was a gimmick, the Skinwalker Ranch. I always thought it, gimmick to make money or to sell a piece of property. But we found some stuff we're going to show you today. Here's the Skinwalker Ranch. We're going in. There's little helicopter things so they can film their little movies. Got a little trailer, a little setup trailer, another show. That's why I thought it was just a joke, guys. I mean, I don't know if anything's going on there or not, but, you buy a piece of property and then you start doing some weird shit. I don't know what the hell that white thing is. Start filming shows and shit. It's like, okay, whatever. But, maybe they know something's there and maybe they're trying to film it. Can't underestimate anything, guys. So, what was this ranch anyways? Was it a horse ranch, a cow ranch? Why did they call it a ranch? That's what I wonder. And there's funny things as I see these. Stick out there or something. Going right through the road. Maybe that could be something, but I see these little dark circles everywhere. See them? Little dark spots every so often. I don't know what that is. But see how you see them all scattered out throughout this whole entire field. So I can get in there to see. This almost looks like a creature right there. Bent over. And that looks like small structure down in there. I wonder if they're seeing this in Skinwalker Ranch. Huh. Well, I want to get right to the basics of this place, man. So, what I find unusual, and maybe they're not seeing it, drill site. Skinwalker Ranch drill site. Okay. What I want to check out is this mountain behind it's called Scared Stone Circle, Navajo. Must be a mountain that's called that. And if you go back here, I almost think this is where these creatures are coming from that they're seeing. Let's go back here to this thing, whatever this is, and let's angle ourselves up a little bit. And now do you see in the distance something above the ground? And you see these lines, these white lines going to the left. And when I go in, you're going to see something above the ground. Right there. Stare at that picture for a couple minutes. And we can start to explain some stuff. Now you look down in there, you see structure, and you see creatures. Look at that one right there, dude. Standing on the rock. I'm going to put him in the middle of the screen. Looks just like a great alien head. I don't know if you guys can make him out, but he's in this center of the screen. Center of the screen. I'll go up and down. Standing on this mountain here. I'm going to lower the picture to his feet. Boom. Center of the screen. It's a gray alien creature, man. That's exactly what it looks like. And then next to it looks like some kind of dark hairy creature right there. And some other crazy stuff down in there. See that? I believe this is a little alien base area. There are creatures there. So, I don't know, man. There's definitely creatures there. I'm looking right at that one. So, I don't know what's going on, but obviously they're coming from this area because this is where I'm finding giant creatures and creatures. And there's something funny in the ground right there, unless that's an old road. But you can definitely see that dude in the middle standing there. And then when I start to turn the camera down here, you see that structure stuff down there. Could be a spaceship, could be all kinds of stuff. And then this of all is like, what is this dude? And why is he so tall? And then you have a pole with like a light on top, but the light might not be on top, might be on the ground down there. A lot of these entity pictures have lights around like that. Look at that, dude. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty weird, man. You can actually see him from a distance, standing up. But over here is a real weird area. And like I say, there's some creatures down in there. And there's this weird mountain with these lines all over it. And you see the lines. Circle, straight lines, all kinds of different lines. All kinds of wore out spots. See the lines going all across? Which I think this is something to do with aliens there. There's another creature in the middle standing way out there. See him, gray creature. He's bent over with his arms on his waist or butt. Yep. You can see it. So this is where I think Skinwalker's problem is. This is what I believe Skinwalker's having these issues from the Scared Mountain. There's a reason why the natives called it Scared Mountain. Okay, you can see these creatures right here. Hard to see, real blurred and fogged out, but I can see there's three or four of them right there. Three of them at least. I see good. A couple in there. I see one right in there. They're down in there, man. You can see them. I don't know what that circle-ish white thing is, but I see structure down there, guys. You see that structure? You see those sticks? Those long tree structures? All stacked on each other, made into a design. That's structure, man. Definitely structure. For something. Everything needs water, guys. So usually when you go scope out places, the best spots are close to water. A native friend of mine told me that one time. Look at how that just sticks right up. We were at a different angle and get a better look at that dude. Oh, man. Yeah, so a native friend told me that. It's like, if you're looking for the bear or any kind of animal, go to the water. Look at this circle area right here. This is kind of funny. And there's a road right from that area to it. That's a giant creature out there walking. You just can't see him good. Don't know what that is. I see these white lines though that are just running all in there. Not sure what they are. So yeah, Skinwalker Ranch, I believe that's your problem. It's just, you know, not far at all from there. Scared Stone Circle. That's what it's called. So I guess that's the mountain. I don't know. Obviously, it's Navajo land, so you cannot go on that property unless you are native Navajo. So there's no researching up there to see what's going on. And usually the government always puts alien bases or lets alien bases be on Navajo land, or native land, I'm sorry. A lot of native land has some weird, strange things going on. That's for sure. They'll say different places like that. There's a creature right in the middle. He's all blurred out. You can't see him good. Looks like he's coming out of some kind of structure down there. The road there, whatever that is. Some more creatures down in there. Different size ones. So yeah, they have giant creatures out in these mountains here. Alien giant creatures, whatever you want to say they are. It's not working. There we go. Skinwalker Ranch. Let's check some more of this ranch out. Another thing I found funny was there's a lake down here. I looked all over this property, didn't see really too much of nothing. I see this circle, and I don't know if that's farmer land, but that is a perfect fucking circle. You can't get no better than that. So I really don't think that's anything to do with farm, and it's probably something to do with the government. And looks like there's some creatures down in the middle there. Something going on. So this is a funny thing too, being right next to Skinwalker Ranch. Of course you're going to have some issues with what's going on here. I've seen quite a few of these. I've seen one in Area 51. I've seen one in Mercury. Same exact looking weird thing, man. It's just weird. I mean, maybe that's a farmer thing, but I don't know, man. That's really weird. And then look how that does that. It's like, that does not seem right. Those probably are giant creatures that are blacked out. So I found that to be weird. And then if you go here on Skinwalker, and look how close this ring is. Okay. Look how close that is. It's right like butted up to Skinwalker's property. Man, they just, government just blocks out these giants. Look at it. See how they blurred them? They didn't blur those two things for nothing. Those are giant creatures all in there. Okay. They must be coming, maybe they're coming from this green thing. This guy's pretty good. Right here, if I can get him. The center of the screen. Looks like he's kneeled down on his knees. You can see ears on him. You can see his eyes. You can see the detail of his arms. Right in the center of the screen, guys. I'm gonna like move him down so you can see there he is. There, right in the middle of the screen. Perfect looking creature, man. Hairy looking creature. So yeah, there's some weird shit going on at Skinwalker Ranch, guys. I never thought that. I thought it was a gimmick before, but I'm not thinking that anymore. That's similar to a skull. Look. I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's some weird stuff. But I tell you what, this creature right here is right by Skinwalker Ranch. And you can see him perfectly clear in the middle of the screen. You can see his arm coming down. I'll have to make another video and point it out. And he's sitting there, kneeling there. And let me see. There we go. I'm on the creature. And he is 20 feet sitting. That's just sitting. And that's, I've got the arrow on him. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to move that arrow. Here's his head. Here's his arm going down. Over here is his other arm coming down and then going this way. And then you see his leg right here. Bent. That dude is sitting there. Hairy creature. Skinwalker Ranch. So now I'm going to back up and I'm going to show you where Skinwalker Ranch is. Right there. This is part of Skinwalker Ranch's property. So they need to go pay attention to that little pond over there on their show. And because there's a lot going on at this little pond here, if that's their property. A lot of weird shit. This is weird too, I want to show you. There's a little, right in the middle of the screen, there's a little circle ball. Oh, there's another one right there. There's some blacked out dark spots. This might be an alien giant area. Somewhere there is maybe a cave, something they're coming out of. When you're looking for stuff like this, you want to look for caves, you want to look for somewhere where they're coming out of, somewhere where you haven't been. The native land you can't go on, so they might be coming off of there, up in here somewhere, not sure, but that's Skinwalker Ranch, guys, and we checked it out, and there's definitely creatures there. This is another strange thing right here. Another strange thing. Almost looks like there's creatures down there blacked out or darkened out. Have no idea what that is. But once again, you can see down in there. Pretty weird looking, guys. Pretty weird stuff. And that's probably why that man bought this piece of property, because there's a lot of strange shit going on here. Look at this creature in the middle, bent over. You can see his head perfect. You can see his feet. I'll lower him to the ground. I'm going to show you with the thing. Head, shoulder coming down, bent over, legs, feet. Now you see what I'm talking about? He's got a silver looking head. Definitely something going on here at Skinwalker Ranch, guys. Definitely worth doing some more research and checking it out on Google Earth. And definitely do some more research on this. This is an indefinite, something is going on there. Skinwalker Ranch, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll have to come back and do another video and get into some bigger, deeper issues of what's going on here. So I don't know if they can see these entities, but we sure can on Google Earth. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like the show. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. But I just wanted to show you that real quick, that there is some creatures walking around Skinwalker Ranch, and I never thought that before until now.